Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Mr. K-Town 213. This is a Korean American channel, which means I speak both English and Korean, so I don't want to surprise you. So stick around and find out what I've got next. I have a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna try to keep on creating cool multicultural content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's go check it out, what we got for today. So I've noticed that when I was going to the grocery store, I am still seeing people not wearing any masks. So I don't know if it's the American culture or the people, if or what it is. There's still certain people, even some Asian people, they're still not wearing any masks. Because maybe you don't want to look cool, or you might not be comfortable. Whatever the reason, I don't think you should not wear a mask. You should wear a mask right now, because if you look at the coronavirus map, look at where the United States is and look at where South Korea is and look at all other countries. So it is a cultural thing, uh, because in South Korea, people, they panic about microdust, they panic about yellow dust, they panic about all kinds of dust over there. So that's why there's a lot of Asian people wearing masks all the time. When they come out of the airports, you see them wearing masks all the time, because it's not because they're sick, it's that they're so culturally embedded because of the environment, and they want to protect themselves. So which you should protect yourself as well, so that you don't get sick. This mask is to help you, and trying to save you guys, so that you don't have to go to the hospital or try to avoid the hospital. So please wear a mask, or if you're not wearing a mask, please stay home. That's just a simple thing, because the numbers are increasing, and I'm just a concerned one human being, to another, that you know how life is valuable. So I wanted to share this information with you about alternatives of using different types of masks. So I wanted to show you in this video right now. So today I wanted to talk to you about N95 mask alternatives, because I know the healthcare industry is suffering a lot, especially the doctors and the nurses, because we lack the resources for N95 masks. So I wanted to talk to you about how we can try to help the healthcare professionals to have more N95 masks, and how you can have a similar mask. So I found a couple alternatives that I think that could work. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And just to mention, this is not endorsed or sponsored by any of the brands or manufacturers. All of the items that I have today, all the masks that I have today, is solely mine. I use it for my purpose only, and then this is the only last supply I have. So I'm gonna show you the first mask, which is the N95, which is this, and I'm gonna put it on, and just to show you, I'm sure most people have these too, but I think the healthcare professional need it. Luckily, I had one, because this is the last one I had during a remodeling work that I was doing about a couple of years ago for my store. So I've been using this ever since, and the N95 mask, I think it's great. Um, it's a little bit stuffy. It's a little hard to breathe. So trying to wear this for 8 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult, because the filtration, it blocks out, I think, most of it, 95% of it out. I think that's why they call it N95s. But you feel protected. Obviously, it has a good fit around the nose. So, and I know there's a lot of different shapes on these, and then you see it online. But I think the doctors do need it. Unfortunately, I can't give the doctors the one that I wore, because I already used it. So, but so when you take it off, it's a little bit of work. But these definitely, definitely, I think the doctors need it right now. So if you have spare, you should think about donating because a lot of people are needing it. So now I found out a couple other masks that I've been trying out with different methods. You know, because I've seen online there's the cloth masks and then there's other flat square masks. But I'm gonna show you another cool mask that not a lot of people know about. That's from Korea. A lot of the Koreans been using this for years because of the yellow dust. It's usually comes from China during certain seasons because of all the manufacturing. But it's been great. I'm gonna show you all the masks that I have right now. So I'm gonna show you next the regular cloth mask. So this one, everyone's trying to make their own masks right now. The city is recommending it. Everyone's recommending these regular masks, and these are great. So yeah, you can put it on like this, and you feel protected. And the breathability, it's okay. It's not as stuffy as the N95, but some of you might be paranoid, and you might want to get a little bit more protection. So I came up with another idea, or I've seen it across another idea, is to use this type of a mask. I don't know which side. There's two colors. Usually it's either blue and white or pink and white in this case. And the way you put it on, there is a marking. There's the rubber band marking on one side. So I think that's how you put it on. And these are used in salons. So I th- you should I think you can put it on both ways. Either put this on first in this way, have a try to get a full coverage because that's the safest way, and then have another mask with the cloth mask this way to cover it. And you want to cover it completely as much as possible. You don't want anything to seep in. So that way you have a little bit more coverage. And the breathability, it's comparable to the N95 mask. I can't breathe, that well. So it gets a little bit stuffy. So now you could use it this way, or you can use it the opposite way, however you want. The reason for doing this is just one layer, it might not be protective enough because these are supposed to be used maybe once or twice, but the doctors right now are using it and reusing it for several days because of the shortage. So I think what you can do is use a hair dryer to dry it out after each use. That's what I've been doing because it captures moisture from all your saliva, talking inside or breathing inside, and then sometimes when you sneeze and you're just making it moist and you're capturing all that moisture inside. This one is washable, so you can wash it and reuse it. These are not rewashable. So if you're running out of masks, that's the best option you can use is a hair dryer. And I've heard that you could use a UV light, but I don't know how effective that is. So if any doctors are out there that that could recommend it, please do comment below if UV lights do disinfect these type of masks for a certain amount of period. I've heard that. I'm not sure. I can't claim any of that. So, but I wanted to show you that there's another way to you know to get a similar type of protection, and make sure to dry these as soon as possible after each use, because for a prolonged period of time of use you're going to capture moisture, so there's a lot of chance that you're going to capture the bacteria inside. So you want to use it as clean as possible if you're going to reuse it, which I'm doing right now. So now here's the fun part. I don't know if you heard of the Korean mask or you saw some of the Korean people wearing these masks. because it's hard to find it. You'll see it only like in Koreatown or some of the Asian people. So this is what the Korean masks look like. It comes in an individual packaging, and it has a manufacturer's date, and it's called KF94. KF94 masks. So I believe they have a 94% filtration, so which is pretty good. So it's comparable, and Koreans been using this mask a lot, and I personally like this mask too because I've used it myself in Korea a couple years back. Because during the yellow storm season, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe, and it hurts my lungs when I breathe without the mask. So I need a mask that I can breathe, but not too stuffy. Because N95 is very stuffy for wearing it all day in South Korea. It's impossible unless you're a working professional. It's not sensible to get an N95 mask wearing it 8 hours, 10 hours a day. So these KF94 masks are very light, and then how it's designed is very cool too. So I want to read you the label. So what it says here, it says 더 좋은 황사 방역용 mask. It says better yellow dust preventive yellow dust mask. That's what it is on the packaging here. On the back, it says 의약 외품 허가 제품. So that means medical grade. 허가 제품 means approved. So it's used for 황사, 미세먼지. 황사 is the yellow dust, or they call it China dust. 미세먼지, it's micro dust, fine dust. 입자성 유해물질 및 감염원으로부터 호흡기 보호. It's to protect for respiration, to protect your lungs, basically. So I'm gonna show you this mask, and this is how it looks like. So it's a little bit different design than your typical square masks, as you can see. And then I'm gonna show you how this covers your face. And I know there's a couple other designs that look like a duckbill, and it comes like that. It looks like this way, and then it looks like this way. Those are pretty cool too. So if you find those, get them. Just I don't know where to get them, but look up KF94 or KF95. You should be able to find it online. So basically, you put it on like this, and this is how it looks. Made in South Korea. I personally like these because it doesn't touch my nose inside. It doesn't make me feel stuffy. It has a little bit of room inside, and then it has the lip on the top and lip on the bottom, which covers the area on both sides. So, and the breathability, it's good. It's not as stuffy as wearing. It's not as stuffy as wearing two of these, or the N95s. And this is known to filter out most of these microbes or bacteria or dusts. So I would recommend these. If you get it online, search online KF94s. And the price online, I think it's okay. It's not too expensive. I don't think they're doing the price gouging, because I think they're gonna get banned if it's too expensive. It used to be a lot cheaper, but now I think it's somewhat reasonable in a bulk. They're selling it somewhere between $40 and $80 for a bulk pack, so which is pretty good. And then some of them, they have it in US. they're shipping these out. So if you want to get these, yeah, look online, go online, look for KF94s, and then look for it says made in Korea. So, you know, these are very comfortable, and then they have different designs. You know, this is just one of the brands, and I'm not endorsed by that. I'm just, you know, trying to show you what other cool stuff that I have. And then I think it's best to, you know, give the N95 masks to all the health professionals out there who are risking their lives. So I wanted to make this video for all the doctors, so that, you know, so that regular users like yourselves can have alternative methods of not using the N95 mask. And, you know, if you have it, just extras, please do, you know, support your local hospitals. I think, you know, we don't know what's gonna be like in the next couple weeks, so try to do the alternative methods. And, you know, I wanted to show you that cool thing. So thanks for watching, and I hope everyone stays safe and healthy. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'm gonna try to create more cool contents in multi-languages, Korean and English, so you can see other cool Korean products. Thanks.